Afenifere leader Omololu reacts when asked if Afenifere regrets supporting Tinubu in 2023 election. Afenifere leader Chief Kole Omololu has responded to questions on whether the social-cultural group regrets backing President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the 2023 election. She stated that Afenifere does not harbor any regret over its support for Tinubu against the likes of P2B and Atiku Abubakar last year. According to Chief Omololu, Tinubu is battling the damaging legacy and consequences left behind by the previous administration of President Muhammadu Buhari. He cited terrorists, bandits and criminals running amok as demons Tinubu inherited. In essence, Omololu said, Tinubu is rebuilding Nigeria from ground zero just as crucial revenue sources like oil were depleted under Muhammad Buhari. He blamed Buhari for bankrupting Nigeria's humanity and moral fabric. With NNPC short on forex, supply issues have triggered rapid inflation that overburdens citizens. Nonetheless, Afenifere maintains confidence in Tinubu despite the yoke he assumed from his predecessor. Omololu insists these are continuing effects, not the new president's fault. Okay, so he is coming out to say that he's not blaming Tinubu, that Tinubu is battling with things he got from the previous administration. Okay. He said he does not, that he's confident that things will definitely get better. Okay. People are not going to agree with him. Even me, I don't even totally agree with him. President Tinubu put Nigeria in this mess. He imposed Muhammad Buhari on Nigeria because of his desperation to become Nigeria's president after him. If he had allowed an intelligent person like His Excellency Musa Kwankwaso to take over from GEG, many people that Buhari had killed with his cutlass, many people that Buhari has killed with his clueless and wickedness towards sub-religious faith and tribes would have been alive today. If he wanted to vindicate himself from conspiracy theory, he engaged himself with the court. Let him arrest Buhari and release. Hope you have carried the heavy Nations Cup. But Tinubu was defending Buhari during his term. Exactly. He did not come outside to say this is against him. He was always on the good side of things. Any Nigerian who does not understand what Tinubu inherited is an ignorant person. Wouldn't we repay all the loans Buhari took? People kept quiet as Buhari and his people are pillaging Nigeria. Who kept quiet? How much do you think a AK-47 cost? We were wearing Fulanis in forest. Before Tinubu came, Nigerians could not face Buhari. Now our cowardice is making us suffer. Anyone who thinks the country can do better is living in fool's paradise. If we keep borrowing, the country will fail completely, and that is doom. Okay. Now the thing is, coming out now to tell us, I don't agree with him. Because to me, if you keep quiet when evil is done, that means you're supporting that evil. Jokes apart. You keep quiet when evil is done, it only means you're actually supporting that evil. So coming out to say that he's not part of it, I'm like, this man never for one. Okay, fine. If you are coming outside to say, okay, let us judge it based on the fact that Tinubu did not physically come outside to condemn. And I'm saying he doesn't actually even need to come out to condemn. There are times or things, there's ways you can actually, as a person, advise without it sounding to be criticism. You can come out and say, oh, this particular sector, this and this and this can be done. You understand? Suggest. But Tinubu did not suggest. Tinubu did nothing. He was just quiet. So there are ways you can actually come outside and suggest to people, oh, this thing, why don't you do it like this? Not criticism, but coming out to show them, oh, mirror it to them. If you do it like this, look at your possible, a solution. You did not. So you did not come outside to criticize. You did not also come outside to assist them. So there is no way we can exonerate Buhari from what is going on now. That is your problem, making assumptions. It was your people who completely turned the black eyes to event, agitating for an unfeasible session would sit at home. You created a good diversion for what was happening. You cultivated a small screen for Buhari. Now all of a sudden you want to be president of your so-called zoo? Talk about a confused people. Stop giving excuses for failure. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is already failing Nigerians and should be called to order. So there is actually no way that you're going to see Tinubu can be exonerated. You understand? There is no way you can say Tinubu is not the one that caused this thing for himself. Do you understand? You cannot take the blame off him entirely. Now, bear in mind that the Afenifere has two sections. There's one that was, in support of Tinubu, and the one that did not support. So those ones who did not support Tinubu, of course, they're going to give you a different answer. They're going to give you a different answer. Which damage is left behind? Blame game, Oga. No government in Africa will say, okay, I think I've said this before. Tinubu used dollars to bribe his way to take up APC presidential nomination and you expect dollar to fall? No way. Tinubu has been the big problem of the present Nigeria. A political player cannot save Nigeria, but cannot save Nigeria, but a technocrat. Well, the thing is, this is what Tinubu wanted, by all means. So coming out, number one, had it been Tinubu he was elected and he entered there, and it's somebody who is different, he was not the one that brought in Buhari, none of those things. It may be, but as far as I'm concerned, now you will deal, now you will take the blame. In fact, I said this thing last year that, look, I am scared for whoever that is going to go there because that place is already a mess. I said it right? I did. Anybody siding to him at this time is a real enemy of Nigeria, and I'm going to say he's shameless. I want to disagree with you 100% because Tinubu was aware of the executive recklessness. Thank you of Muhammadu Buhari. Yes, still supported him for a second term. Now he's continued on the same footing of his predecessor, and you people are saying you should take it easy on him. Well, Nigeria, don't take it easy on him because this man came outside with the talk of, he can do it. When they told him that it is not that easy, he said it is not, what did he say? That he's not going to be carrying, they say no, they carry pong pong. I said, okay, no problem. Well spoken, what is the work inside of the meeting with ECOWAS show up and the EFCC, ICPC and others? Baba Omololu, you're a good person to Nigeria. Hence, the solution is to stage a nationwide protest school revolution to ask to impeach Tinubu and his disgusting religious and tribal bigotry and hold every corrupt politician responsible with a death sentence. Easier said than done. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest